Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Protein Treats. Today we are making super yummy stuff for Thanksgiving. You can use it for Christmas or Easter. And we're actually making garlic cheesy baked mashed potatoes. So they're not made out of potatoes. We're gonna give you a little secret in a few minutes. But these taste amazing. They're super easy to make. And we're gonna show you everything that you need to make them creamy and delicious, just like real mashed potatoes. So you're gonna need 2 heads of cauliflower. Ours were about yay big today. You're gonna need about half a cup of Parmesan cheese, about a cup of unflavored Greek yogurt. Make sure it's plain Greek yogurt and check the sugar content. You don't want sugar in your Greek yogurt. 2 cups of shredded sharp cheddar cheese. Now, my family loves cheese. If you're trying to get the fat out of your, you can use less cheese, okay? But I love cheese. The cheesier, the better. And we've got a 1/4 cup of butter, and we also have half a cup of natural protein powder. We've used our Nutracelle here. And then we have some herbs and spices. Now, I have a mix of my own that I like to use, but use your garlic and whatever you want that you like to put in garlicky mashed potatoes. Go right ahead and put your seasoning in. So I want to show you a little bit. We're going to show you a little bit of what we did to get the cauliflower ready. So once you boil your cauliflower, you steam your cauliflower, you need to get all of the moisture out of it. So you can either use one of those mesh bowls, or you can even use a cheesecloth, but you need to get all of the moisture out of it and keep working it until it's drier than you actually think you need. And then what I did is I took it and I actually put it in a food processor, and that gave it that super smooth, creamy texture. So it only needed really not even a minute in the food processor. It goes pretty quick. And now we have our cauliflower. It's all ready to go, and we're gonna put our ingredients in it, mix it up, and we're gonna bake it in the oven. It's gonna be so good. It's perfect for Thanksgiving, perfect for Christmas and Easter too. Okay, so we're gonna mix our dry ingredients together. Our protein powder, our Parmesan cheese, and our herbs and spices. Once we get those mixed up really nicely, really nice and smooth, just so it's the same consistency all the way through, then we're actually gonna put about half of our cheese right into the dry ingredients. And that's gonna keep the cheese so that it moves around, it kind of gets dispersed nicely. It doesn't clump inside your mashed potato when you go to mix it. The rest we're gonna keep for putting on the top. Here we go, that's what it's gonna look like. So you can see just how, oh, it smells so good, just how yummy it is. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna add our Greek yogurt and our butter right to our mashed cauliflower. So just put that right in, perfect. And then we're gonna do the same with our butter. Make sure your butter's nice and soft. You don't wanna be putting cold butter in here. That won't mix up very nicely. And we're gonna close this, lock it, and start a little bit slow, and then we'll work our way up. Look at that. Okay, once you've got your potatoes mixed really, or not potatoes, your cauliflower, it looks so much like potatoes. Once you get your cauliflower mixed up really nice, now we're gonna start adding in our dry ingredients. And we're gonna do it a little bit at a time. We're not gonna dump it all in, but maybe dump a 1/4 to a 1/3 in at a time, and then go ahead and mix it up. Then add your next batch of dry ingredients. Easy peasy. Mix it up. And then we'll put our last batch of dry ingredients in. Look at that, and I'll do a quick swipe on the side just to make sure that we get everything all mixed in. And we'll go ahead and there we go. You don't really have to mix it for very long. You just want to make sure that everything's all the way through evenly. And because we were able to coat our shredded cheese with the protein and with the Parmesan cheese, As you can see, it's perfect. It's perfect all the way through. You don't have clumps of cheese over to one side. Everything's mixed through beautifully, and that's what we're really looking for. So we'll just put this in here, and now we're gonna put it right into our baking dish. Now I have sprayed my baking dish with a little bit of olive oil, just to make sure that it doesn't stick at all. So we'll get this out, and we're gonna go right ahead and we're gonna put it right into our baking dish. Doesn't that look amazing? Look at this. That looks like mashed potatoes. It is nice and thick. It's the perfect consistency. When you get this out of the oven, it is going to blow your family's minds. They're not going to believe that this isn't potato. So it tastes so good, and it's super, super low in calories. It's really, really high in protein, and of course it's really high in fiber too. So I'm gonna put a little bit of cheese on top because everybody loves cheese. And I'm gonna get it in the oven at 350 degrees for about 25 to 30 minutes. Now, if you're doing this ahead of time, for example, for Thanksgiving dinner, I would do it the day before and then put it in the oven for the 40 minutes, 35 to 40 minutes before you're gonna serve it. And that way it's less work for you and get everything prepared ahead of time. Another little tip for these, freezes awesome. Okay guys, our cheesy mock mashed potatoes are out of the oven. It smells like Christmas. It smells like Thanksgiving. It smells incredible. And this, oh, look at this. I can't wait to try it. This is so good. Now, remember, this is made out of cauliflower. So we've got a fraction of the calories that you would have if you were doing mashed potatoes. And we have all the yummy goodness from real butter, from real sharp Canadian cheddar cheese. We've got our herbs and spices in here, and it is going to taste so awesome. I need to just test it out because you know, someone has to do the hard job around here. Look at this. Beautiful, creamy, exactly like a baked mashed potato dish should be, just in time for Thanksgiving. I have to blow on it because it's still so super hot. It smells so good. I can't wait to hear from you guys. Let me know how you liked your cauliflower bake. You can comment below. Make sure you subscribe. You can check us out on proteintreats.com. You can find us inside your patient account. And I can't wait to hear from you guys. This is so good. I know what we're having tonight. Thanks, guys.